Little update. I kept the valve cover loose because I'm gonna put the torque oil on top all over the cams and everything before I even start it. So it just drips down all the zinc additives go in the CDDP. Additive goes all in the cams and soaks in there before it gets to the bottom. Kind of saturate everything before I do a rough start. I'm gonna hit the S terminal on the starter and cranker. A lot of people do it on the ignition, you know. They just start it and let it crank. I'm going to do it to the S terminal and just crank it over, get everything primered up before I get started up. But I got the intake on right now. I have to get in a 3-inch coupler. I try to modify the one that came with it by a little bracket in the bottom so it's sturdy. Kind of, I can get kind of bent it up a little bit so I can. And then right there, so it's gonna be nice and it's not gonna move around like all the ghetto ones. And got the innovative wideband all wired up. So let's get some light here. Innovative wideband. It's all wired up in there. My wire harness ain't that great, but it'll fucking do until I gotta chop it up. And there's the bracket again. And then I'm gonna make my own cross member. This is one off the stock one, but I had to notch it out to get this header on there. And it's gonna be. I got another one over there. I'm gonna cut out what I need to do. I'm gonna have my brother do it. He's a machinist type of guy. He's gonna cut it all nice for me, plasma cut it. Then he's gonna brace it up inside and do all the fan thing, box it in, and then he's gonna power coat it for me. I'm gonna have a power coated cross member, all done, nice. Looks like it will look. Basically, it's gonna look like it was never even, you know, like if it's gonna look like it's supposed to be like that. Basically, it's gonna look like it's supposed to be cut. It's gonna look like it was never been cut, unless you know that the cords come with the stock cross member, like, you know, just a straight across. Anyways, everything's done. I guess I have to try the exhaust. Exhaust is straight all the way back 2.5, same as the then fan all wired up to the stock location. I actually used the stock fan switch. I just tapped the hole in the radiator and use a factory because there's OEM, you know. I didn't use so everything's. I'll show you. See, it's the fan switch right there, and my wheels. The front's gonna be fine. There's my wheels. I got my rear disc coming in about a week. This is all my OBD1. And there's the extension harness. There's a wideband, and there's a wideband right there. And preview seats, all the fancy good stuff. But yeah, I gotta give it some camber. I got a buddy that'll come flare it out for me. He has a flaring tool. They bolt up to the hub, then it just flares it. Said he can flare it out most he can, and then I'll give it a little camber. But she's ready to start. Oh, and I got a catch can that I designed myself, and I have one of my buddies. My brother actually. My brother's having a specialist. Well, one of his guys that welds, TIG welds. It's already made. It's already polished, and it's gonna fit. I designed it. Basically I made a little cardboard box, molded all there fine. What I needed to do, it's gonna bolt up to that right there and that hole right there. And it's gonna have 3 filters on top. It's gonna have 3 hoses. I'm gonna have, because I got the B series ports in back, and I got the return set up. So it's gonna have something clean. I want this to clean as possible. So, other than that, she's ready to fire up. It's got to put oil, fluids, and shit like that. Right now, I'm getting the intake on. And it's got to look clean. It's not going to look like it's hacked up. So, I want it to go on the street. It's gonna look fucking boom. I got to lower it more, the front. I've got the coilovers over there until I get my case boards. I'm going to put those on. It's a 450 spring rate compared to these Ibach ones I had bought them long time ago. they're a soft ride, but I want I want autocross on it too. So now I have a LS Vtec, I can keep my high revs and do all the fancy stuff. So other than that, there she is, man, ready to dance. So I have the spare block. I'm gonna build that one. I'm gonna put Type R pistons and stock rods and keep it stock, keep them as my backup, or if I want to sell it or something. But that's all she wrote, fellas. Until then, let's start a video about a week or two, give or take, But if you ever need any help with the B series, give me a holler. It's not an easy swap unless you got the money. Well, for me, it wasn't so easy. It was doable. I mean, I'm gonna weld that mount because I can only get 3 of them to notch up. I had to bore out one hole, so I'm gonna weld it. I'm just gonna weld from over there side, spot weld that section, go around most as I can. If I get the top welded, and it'll be strong enough. So I'm gonna weld all that, and then we're pretty much bolts up. So she's ready. I mean, talking a lot because I'm ready to go to bed. So, well, have a couple beers, of course. I do side jobs, some water pumps on a LS, but on a Malibu LS. But all right, I want to give you guys a heads up, yeah, run the LXI, 3 Gs. Peace out.